Lunges can aid in helping you develop lower body strength and endurance, and unlike squats, they have a large impact on evening out muscle imbalances. A lunge is a single leg body weight exercise that manipulates your hips, glutes, quads, hamstrings, core, and the hard to reach muscles of the inner thigh. The prime movers of the lunges are the gluteus maximus, the hamstrings, and the quadriceps. For the starting point, you want to start by standing with feet hip width apart, parallel to each other, with toes pointed ahead. As you execute the lunge, you want to start with the forward phase. You want to take one exaggerated step directly forward with one leg. You want to keep the torso erect as the lead foot moves forward and contacts the floor. You want to keep the trailing foot in the starting position, but allow the trailing knee to slightly flex. You want to plant the lead foot flat on the floor, pointing straight ahead or slightly inward. To help maintain balance, place this lead foot directly ahead from its original position with the lead ankle, knee, and hip in one vertical plane. You want to allow the lead hip and knee to slowly flex. Once balance has shifted to be even on both feet, flex the lead knee to lower the trailing knee toward the floor. The trailing knee will flex somewhat further, but not to the same degree as the head knee. Keep the lead knee directly over the lead foot. You want to lower the trailing knee, still slightly flexed, until it is 1 to 2 inches above the floor. At this point, the lead knee will be flexed to about 90 degrees with the lower leg perpendicular to the floor. Balance the weight evenly between the ball of the trailing foot and the entire lead foot. Keep the torso perpendicular to the floor by sitting back on the trailing leg. Place hands on the top of right thigh or on the hips and look straight ahead. Next, you want to start with the backward phase. You want to shift the balance forward to the lead foot and forcefully push off the floor by extending the lead hip and knee. As the lead foot moves back toward the trailing foot, balance will shift back to the trailing foot. This will cause the heel of the trailing foot to regain contact with the floor. You want to maintain the same torso position and bring the lead foot back to a position next to the trailing foot and stand erect in the starting position, pause, and then alternate lead legs. There are many primary points of the lunges, such as keeping the chest out, head up, and back flat. Also, the lead knee flexed to about 90 degrees with the lower leg perpendicular to the floor. You want to lower the trailing knee until it is 1 to 2 inches above the floor. You want to keep the torso erect as the lead foot moves forward and contacts the floor. And you want to keep the torso perpendicular to the floor by sitting back on the trailing leg. Furthermore, a spotter is not required for this exercise. There are many common faults as you execute the lunge, such as stepping out too shallowly, causing the lead knee to pass the lead foot. In order to fix this, you want to take a larger step, plant the heel, and drive into the floor to return to starting position.